Welcome to the Spread Zone. My name is Cheech, where we talk about spreads, making plays. We don't gamble here. We don't bet. We make plays. Week 1 is in the books. Let me give you guys a quick recap. What happened? Okay, the first game we had Baltimore versus Kansas City. The over-under was 46. Kansas City won 27-20. They covered the spread of -2.5. And it was over by 1 point. Then we had Green Bay versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia covered the spread. They were favored by 1, and they won 34-29 with the total score of 63. Over/under was 49.5. Then we had Houston versus the Colts from Indianapolis. Indianapolis covered the spread of +3. The total score was 56. When the over/under was 47.5, so that game went over. Houston won 29-27. We had Arizona versus Buffalo. Arizona covered the spread of +6.5. The total score was 62. The over/under was 45.5. Buffalo won 34-28, so they won by 6. Then we had Minnesota versus the Giants. Minnesota covered the spread. They were favored by 1. The total score of 34. The over/under was 42. Then you had Jacksonville versus Miami. Jacksonville covered the spread of +3.5. The total score was 37. The over/under was 49.5. Miami won 20-17, so they won by 3. Carolina played New Orleans. The Saints. New Orleans covered the spread of -3.5. The total score of 57. The over/under was 41.5. The Saints won 47-10. It's a nice little blowout right there. Pittsburgh played in Atlanta versus the Falcons. Pittsburgh covered the spread of +4. The total score of 28. With the total score of 28. And the over/under was 43. 18-10. The Steelers took the W. Then you had New England versus Cincinnati. New England covered the spread of +7.5. Total score was 26. The over/under was 41. Patriots beat the Bengals 16-10. That right there upset a lot of Survivor leagues right there. You know where you can only pick one team.
Will picked New England.
Oh, he did?
That was his underdog pick of the week, and it sure came true.
Oh, okay. Yes, that killed a lot of people. From there. It's all good. It's the first show. We leave it there, man. You know
That's how everybody in Cincinnati felt last week.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You're right about that. I think it's a little crooked. Right, there it is.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Yes, man. That upset a lot of Survivor picks right there. Went down by Cincinnati losing. That was a lot of people thought that was a guaranteed win for the Bengals. Then you had the Bears. The Bears beat Tennessee. Bears covered the spread of -4. The total score was 41. With a total score of 41, the over/under was 43. The Bears won 24-17. Then you had the Los Angeles Chargers. They won. They beat the Raiders from Las Vegas 22-10. They covered the spread. They were favored by 3. The total score was 32. The over/under was 40.5. So it was under. And then you had Denver going against Seattle. Denver lost 20-26. But they covered the spread of +6.5. The total score was 46. Over/under was 42.5. So that went over. Then you had Dallas. Dallas beat Cleveland 33-17. Dallas covered the spread of +2. So Cleveland was favored by 2. The total score of 50. The over/under was 42.5. And then you had the Washington Commanders. They went up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay covered the spread of -4 with a total score of 57. The over/under was 42.5. That was my lock last week. I said take Tampa Bay minus the 4. Not only that, I took Tampa Bay to have more than 7.5 wins this year. So that's a good start right there. I don't know. I just like Baker Mayfield. Last year he threw it for his career numbers. So I think he's gonna do really well this year. So, and another play that I made was I took Jalen Daniels to have more than 550 yards rushing this year, and he had like 80 yards, I believe, or 88 yards. All right, let's move on. And then we had the LA Rams.
This is the question.
They lost.
Did you like the Rams over the Raiders?
Did I like the Rams over the Raiders? When?
For that last game.
No, the last one was Tampa Bay over the Washington.
But didn't Raiders play the Rams last week?
Oh no, this is the first week.
Okay.
Yes, so this is the first week. If they played them last week, that was probably a preseason game. If they played them last week.
I thought they played Raiders this past Sunday for some reason.
No, you know what? Let me see. Could we go back to the preseason? No, the Raiders played San Francisco, and that ended up in a tie. That was the third preseason game.
Who did they just play this week?
This week, the Raiders, they just played, who did I just say? The Chargers.
The Chargers.
Chargers, yes.
Did you like the Chargers over the Raiders? My bad, that's the question I meant to ask.
The Chargers, yes. I like the Chargers over the Raiders,
That's
yes.
right, that's the question I asked you first.
Yes. Yeah, that's true, right? But no, I did like them. No, I did like them there. But they weren't one of my picks. Last week, I just gave Tampa Bay out. I wanted to make sure I got those picks out. And I gave my season, and I gave the numbers for the season totals. Okay? So, all right. So then we had the Rams at Detroit. Detroit beat the Rams 26-20. Detroit covered the spread of -5.5, so they were favored by 5.5. They won by 6. So the total score was 46. The over/under was 54. So they expected it to be a high-scoring game. A lot of people thought that was going to be a high-scoring game. So that under probably screwed up a lot of people. If that screwed you up, leave it in the comments section if you want. The Jets, they lost to San Francisco. This was the Monday night game. San Francisco covered the spread of 3.5. The total score of 51. Over/under was 43. Now I like the Jets in this game. I thought they had a better chance, or at least to either win the game or probably lose by 2, maybe lose by a field goal. But San Francisco, their defense is tough. Aaron Rodgers was hurt all of last year, so. But that's the spreads there. That's week 1. Week 1 is in the books. All right. Now we got week 2. Tomorrow we got Buffalo and Miami. Miami's favored by 2.5.
Go Dolphins.
Yes, sir. They're favored by 2.5. The over/under is 49. Okay, and Miami's at home. Money line is -135, so you have to bet $135 to win $100. Buffalo is at +115 money line, so if you bet 100, you win 115. Over/under is 49. What do you think?
Ooh, no, over/under.
Either way.
I think it's over in Miami all day.
Over?
I'm going money line Miami though. I don't know about the spread. I know we love spreads because that's where the money's at.
Okay.
This could be a nail biter.
Okay, and you're saying it might go over as well.
Give me the numbers one more time.
49.
I'm going over.
Okay,
These
that's
boys gonna fire it up.
That's good. Hey, especially the way Buffalo came out and Miami came out. They both started pretty slow. So hey, that's not bad. All right, what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen tomorrow? Actually, tonight, Thursday night football, September 12th, 8:15, Buffalo Bills. Woof. My cousin lives out in Buffalo. I know he's gonna be excited, ready for the game. We got Miami, the Dolphins, -2.5. Over/under is 49. All right, let's see what happens. We'll be back with the rest of our picks for the week and with our lock of the week. And remember, please.
And the underdog of the week.
And the underdog of the week. Yes, my apologies. And remember, please, play smart, play with your head, okay? Make plays with money that you can afford to lose, okay? See you next time. The Spread Zone.
What's the definition of success? What it mean to you? Traveling, having money, doing what you want to do? Or is it something deeper, like helping all your people? What if you try to lead them and they bite their hand and feed them? You know you can't reach them, but you know you can't leave them. Either one is coming with a cost, and neither one is cheaper. See, the moments of truth be the twist and the turn. Word the gangstar, cause it's still hard to earn. Learn from mistakes, my fate's to sit straight in a dual motor Tesla.